Hello, you beautiful, fast-born, driven Aries. It's your season. Welcome to Spiritual Purpose Coaching. I am Skylar, empowerment astrologer, colorology healer, and intuitive communicator. And so we are in Aries season. So stoked, so excited to be sharing about what this energy, what this sign, what this zodiac really entails and how they bring their energy, their passion into the existence of who they are. So Aries is a fire sign. Aries is the first of the zodiac. With them being the first of the zodiac, that is when, you beautiful Aries, you haven't been through all the other zodiacs. Now, Aries is just your sun sign. You have other signs in your chart that have a different type of makeup in your planetary system, but right now we're just focusing on your sun sign. And our sun sign is how we feel inside. Real brief, our moon bases on our subconscious and our emotions. Our Mercury has to deal with our communication, the mind. Venus has to do with all forms of relationships. Mars is about action, our sex life, ambition, and Saturn has to do with responsibilities, business, authority, and I really like to focus on those main ones is there. Others have like, since we're already here, Uranus has to do with like, I just simply put rebellion planet, which is like a really good thing. Rebellion's not like a negative thing. Like it's all about the intent behind it. Rebellion is just doing something that's a practice that is not a common thing for society, but that doesn't make that wrong. It just means change. So again, it's all about the intentions we put behind things. Neptune has to do with like the dreamy state. And then Pluto is about transformation, let go, rebirth. And our rising is our mask. It's like, well, how people see us, perceive us in the world. And then our MC has to do with our mission of why we came here. So, and our Chiron is our lifelong healing transformation that we are doing here in this life. So now that you know all of them, Aries, back to you, beautiful souls. Now that you have like a really awesome sauce grasp of like what that really entails. So with you being the first zodiac, you haven't been through all the zodiacs. And so you feel that everything you do is not ever going to be completed. And it's because you're the first of the zodiac. And so you guys birthed all the other zodiacs into existence. And without you, we literally would not be here. So we appreciate you so much. Absolutely. You're very ambitious. You're very company driven, which is like a relationship to you. And so whenever you get into a relation with someone, you really have to understand and define yourself of who you are to share with them of what type of lifestyle that your partner is going to be integrating with you with. Because you guys do put your business first, but you do it out of such a nurturing, the source of it is actually really nurturing because you know when you have your business running and going and it gives you some sense of purpose because you're the firstborn. So you're like, it's like you guys have to feel like you have to have some type of anchor, which would be your business that defines your creation of why you're here. And you put all of that into all your energy into that company. So with your partner, it's just about sharing with them, this is a huge piece of me, a part of me, and this is why I'm so driven. Is this something that you're willing to accept into our relationship? And of course, you still give them time. Like you guys do have quality time together. You guys, similar interests, but also have some type of like unique different qualities that you guys can continue to stand and grow and expand from each other. So it's really just about sitting with yourself, Aries. Very long, like just do a good 15 seconds, okay? And then work that up to 2 minutes, and then work that up to 5 minutes, work that up to 10 minutes, work that up to 15 minutes, work that up to 20 minutes, and so on and so forth. But definitely your goal is to have like a 20-minute just of stillness. And if you're already at that level, like, yeah, I can do 10 easy because you've already previously worked on it. Awesome for you. Like seriously amazing because you're also a cardinal sign, Aries. Cardinal reminds me similar like to air signs, which is like cardinal is all about understand, like you get so many downloads, you get you can get scattered thoughts if you're not very honed in and focused and your energy isn't anchored. You have a lot of ideas, a lot of projects that you start, you stop, you start, you go back to, you flip it and reverse it. And so it's like, and I totally understand it because I'm also a cardinal sign myself and my son. So it definitely is, it can feel challenging to like sit still, and unless you're doing some type of activity like exercising, or you're like singing, you're dancing, you're doing something with your body to allow that cardinal and that fire energy to move through, because emotions and energy is emotions is energy and motion, allowing the energy to flow, go through your body so you're able to experience whatever you need to release and let out into your form of existence, of expression. And so it's very important for you guys to stay still, because you allow more things to come to you. You're allowed to have, you're allowing yourself to have more receptivity to what you are asking to like finally put into manifestation of like being here in the physical. Because when you're scattered, you're not able to do that for yourself because everything is everywhere. And so you're not able to have a hone in, a concentrated point to where it's like, okay, I need to focus on this so this can actually be a reality. And the only way for you to do that is to come into that stillness. And so you guys know what I mean when I say that as well too. So very, very important for you just to be like really, really grounded, really rooted into your passion of life. Now, with you being a fire signs are about passion, intelligence. Water signs are about emotional intelligence. Air signs are about mental intelligence, and earth signs are about physical intelligence. So with you being the fire sign about passion intelligence, it's really important for you to do things that are like in the artsy realm, because art is a form of therapy of communication, of what it's like to reflect of our insides, to be brought out into life on paper, in color. So color therapy is really important for you, because with you being the creative intelligence, fires the passion intelligence, creative intelligence, it helps you to understand more of yourself in a very a vibrant, contrasted way when it comes to the form of art. So definitely finding whatever that is for you is going to be beneficial for, again, more of your ideas to become into your reality, so you can have a honed in focus to be who you are today. And you got to remind yourself, every step you do is a completion. Every step you do is a completion, because that's going to help soothe you and navigate you to feel like, okay, literally every step I do is a completion, because then it's getting me on to my next step. And then when I finish and complete that step, that's now completed, and then I can go into the next one, because life is an expansion. Life is about growth. So there's not ever really an ending, but there is a completion of one source of area that allows you to go into the next area. And it's very important to tell yourself that, because it allows you to validate you of like, man, I did this. Like, girl, like I did this. Like, you're just saying that to yourself to celebrate your accomplishment. And that is very, very important for your overall zodiac's growth. So it's a really fun season. Okay, with now March Aries and mid Aries season and April Aries are different. So let me just go ahead and share this real quick, like just in the most beautiful, simplest form, because this is so good for you. So if you're a March Aries, you definitely have that fire and that ambition, like of what we talked about with Aries, but you also have, check out my latest video of Pisces, you also have the sensory of Pisces energy. So you guys are very intuitive, because you are mixing with the Pisces season and transforming into the Aries season, which is, it's a very contextual type of energy, because Pisces is a mutable sign. Mutable signs are very susceptible to change. And again, with the cardinal sign, so it's like, think of yourself as a very highly intuitive creator. So that's why you can get downloads really easily. That's why if you've been other areas, because I've spoken to many other signs that are like, yeah, this Aries is different than from this Aries, and they're different from me through this Aries, but I relate to this Aries by them being the same type of close by in dates, and so on and so forth. It's because there is, even though Aries is the You may be the same sun sign. You guys carry different type of energies throughout the months that you are in that Aries season. And it's just like, even if you're born on the same day, same time, same place, just like twins, quadruplets, they're still different beings. They're still different energy sources that carry different particular type of personalities. They may have similarities, but they're still different in that unique way. So it's going to be the same thing in the construct with March Aries. Mid-April Aries, you guys can either fluctuate from Pisces or to Taurus, because you're about to hit Taurus season close to the end of April. And so it's just about feeling it. And I'll do a video of Taurus, of course, when Taurus season comes up, but it's really just about feeling like, what is that like? Where do you lean towards of? Is it the Pisces? Is it the Taurus as you as that Aries? And sometimes you may just fluctuate between both, because what I find is that, so in this example, sometimes April 1st, but definitely April 2nd to the 12th of any mid-month like that is switching into different seasons of the zodiacs. I find them either like going, let's say, be the 5th and to the first to the 5th, are more a little bit to the Pisces, and then the 6th through the 12th will be more to the Taurus. But I've met some that are on the, let's say, 2nd of whichever month that lean towards more, in this example, towards the Pisces. So it just really, it depends on what energy is attracted to that person more, that they feel more comfortable with, because like does attract like. Energy it's just a beautiful energy to whatever that source and that soul needs to feel like, okay, I feel more of this type of energy in this way. So if you are close to the end of April Aries, you're going to get into that Taurus energy. So I'll share a little bit here with you about Taurus. Very also ambition. They have the similar qualities of Aries, though they're much more grounded, because Taurus is a earth element. Tauruses are about really manifesting, everything physical, luxurious. They love luxurious things. Finances, money is really important to them. Same as Aries. Taurus is extremely, because Taurus is a fixed sign, and fixed signs enjoy predictability, routines. And so with that fixed element, it likes to have something that is stable. So in finances, in home, in relationships, whether it's romantic, friendships, family, all of that sort. So if that resonates with you as that Aries, then you are leaning towards more to the Aries or Taurus type of energy for yourself. So what to do for yourself? Everything that I just shared with you, the stillness, very important. Now that you know the different energies with Pisces, Aries, and Taurus, Aries, see which one resonates with you. Nature is very important for Tauruses as well. So if you feel like you're more on the nature side, Pisces as well too, but Pisces like more water, since they're the water element. So oceans, baths, streams, enjoys the beautiful scenery, like the elegancy of the leaves, the bushes, the flowers, and then the stream. But there's typically got to be water that's in the scenery of that nature, and that leans towards more of the Pisces energy. And it's not to say Tauruses don't enjoy that as well, but Tauruses, from my experiences, really enjoy anything that it doesn't really have to necessarily have water to feel that it is grounded. Just anything in nature, the Taurus energy really enjoys. So Aries, I definitely recommend you to write a passionate letter to yourself, if you're into poetry as well, passionate poetry letter. Anything that allows you to just be creative. And painting, I'm getting a lot of painting, like red, blue, green, yellow. Like you guys enjoy the color of fires. That's gonna be red, orange, yellow. Anything that allows you to pop into that, that's gonna be very important. And red is about like the passion of how you can really bring things into a foundation for yourself. Yellow is going to be about the self-confidence of you, how to pull and bring that through. Green is going to be about opening up more of your heart chakra, opening up more of your heart space. Not necessarily like not having boundaries. Absolutely, you have boundaries, and it's okay to be sensitive to things. It's okay to have that expansion because you really need that for very authentic, intimate relationships. And so if that's something that you struggle with, intimacy, it's something very important for you to write that letter to yourself so you can be more intimate with you in all beautiful forms of who you are as an existence, as soul, as that energy source. Because if you're not intimate with yourself and you don't love you and appreciate yourself in that way, then you're going to be teaching others how to love you in the way you actually don't want to be loved, because that's what you're giving to them, because you're not taking care of yourself. So it's very important that you do that for you, of enjoying yourself, your company, the intimacy of you, your time. What is it that you really appreciate about yourself? What is it that you really enjoy that you do? What is something that you enjoy of your goofiness? What is it something that you enjoy of your creativity and your intelligence? What is it that you enjoy that you get automatically? And what does that look like for you? What does that feel like to you? Because thinking and feeling go hand in hand. They're both very important. Thinking is the left brain, and feeling is the right brain, and they both have to connect. Both have to connect to be a very aligned instrument. Your body is an instrument. Your body is a source of energy. Where really, really powerful energy is stored. And there was this one beautiful quote where like our pinky finger, just like this amount right here of our pinky finger, that stored energy just in that pinky finger can hold electricity, have the lights on for like, I believe the city for at least a month, just for that one stored energy in the pinky finger. It's amazing. That's how much energy we have in our bodies. That's how powerful we are. And we do not need to struggle away from our powerful suits. It's about the intention we put behind the power. So don't be scared to bring your power forth, because it really does allow you to be more of who you are. And then it allows you to enjoy life more, to navigate more, even through the ups, the hills, and the turnarounds. When you enjoy life, you're able to have much more downloads of how to navigate yourself through those types of transitions, so you can transmute it into the best version, into the best source of who you are deciding to be in that very moment, and who you are deciding to be on a day-to-day basis, and who you are deciding to be as a lifestyle. Because remember, you are life, and a lifestyle is super important to understand what that is and what that looks like for us. And this goes for all zodiacs, by the way. So this is my spiritual purpose coach energy coming through, talking into the Aries season. So someone really, multiple people really need to hear that, especially when something flows through to me in that way. I know that that is what that means. So a lot of you needed to hear that. And even if you are just, you have a different sign in your chart, maybe you're a Libra, but you're checking out Aries, you may have Aries somewhere in your chart, maybe in your Venus, and this is a perfect video for you to hear, so you can understand how you are in your Venus of Aries. And so I encourage you just to look into your chart, see what you have. And also I do sessions as well, so that's something we can go through too. And so you can know more about yourself, because when I started learning about my chart, I was like, holy moly guacamole, this makes so much sense. Like why I think the way that I do, why I feel the way that I do. And meeting other people who are in that same type of energy, it's like, it's so validating, because it's like, wow, like it's a moment where someone just gets you. And when you can get yourself, you are so unbelievably, like, you feel graced by that, just by all of the confirming energies and the experiences that you're having into that very moment. So check out all of the zodiacs videos that are coming up, and the previous one for Pisces, And it's going to explain so much just about your overall understanding with your friends who might happen to be that sign, your family members, your romantic partner and such. So you can get a bit more of that insightfulness of like, oh, okay, I get you. I get why you think that way. Like I get why you feel that way. I really do understand. Because when we allow ourselves to have that opportunity to go that deep, to just understand someone, it makes a world of a difference, an absolute world of a difference. So I'm leaving this with you, you beautiful souls. Thank you so much for tuning in, you awesome sauce Aries. You guys are absolutely amazing, the natural born leader. You guys make stuff happen, and anything you put your mind to, like it's set. Like you don't I'll say this. So it's when you have your mindset, it's set. When you are a balanced Aries, you are very receptive to others' opinions to see if it fits into your reality, into your philosophy, and then you accept it as one. If it doesn't, then you gracefully and respectfully are like, thank you so much for letting me know that. Like, thank you so much for sharing that with me. Right now I'm just gonna stick with my opinion, my belief, my truth. But I really do appreciate you sharing that with me, because who knows, maybe later on in the future I might agree to like, okay, like, yeah, that really does work for me, or maybe not. But I just want to let you know I appreciate you letting me know and sharing that with me, because it at least puts some type of opportunity of a thought for me to go back to, if it happens to work into my type of co-creation of my philosophy. So I'm sending you so much love and light, inspiration. Thank you so much, beautiful souls, for tuning in, and continue to be your most amazing, absolute, positive, purposeful selves, because you guys are born here as a purpose, for a purpose, and you best believe you're here to embrace your mission. Until next time.